Hello friends and welcome to Parks Crafty Creations. I'm your host Brian Parks, and today we're diving into a necessity that every sewist, no matter the skill level, needs to know. We're going over the proper way to clean your sewing machine. Before we begin, if you enjoy this content, be sure to give us a like below, as it really does help out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell icon so you'll always be notified whenever a new video drops. I'll be the first to admit, cleaning your sewing machine is not one of those things that any of us finds exciting. But anyone with any kind of experience knows just how important it is to clean our sewing machines regularly. It keeps them running smoothly and helps to prevent the need for costly repairs that could have been avoided with some simple maintenance. But if you're new to sewing, the thought of opening up your machine to clean it might seem a little daunting, if not downright scary. Well, today I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to properly clean and maintain your sewing machine. Before we begin, we're going to need a few things. Your sewing machine's manual, a small screwdriver. One suited to your sewing machine likely came with it upon purchase, and it may just be something like this. Nothing fancy. A cleaning brush. This could be a cleaning brush that came with your machine, one that you bought from a third-party supplier, or even a small makeup or paintbrush. Sewing machine oil, if and only if your machine requires it. Tweezers, and a soft cloth. Great! Now let's get started. First, unplug your sewing machine so there's no power connected to it. Then remove the presser foot and remove the needle according to your owner manual's instructions. This will give you better access to clean the machine. Next, remove the needle plate by unscrewing it with a screwdriver. You'll most likely see lint and dust underneath. Use a small brush or tweezers to clean out the lint and debris. Now remove the bobbin case and clean it thoroughly. Look for lint, dust, or thread remnants. Clean the bobbin area and the surrounding area as well. Next, let's take our brush and sweep out those little teeth on our feed dogs so the teeth are free of any debris. Next, check your sewing machine's manual to see if it needs oiling and where to apply it. Use a small amount of sewing machine oil on the designated areas. Don't overdo it with your oil. A little goes a long way, and it's actually worse in a lot of ways to use too much. If your owner's manual doesn't explicitly state that you need to oil your machine, don't do it. You can skip this step. Once everything's clean, reassemble your machine. Replace the bobbin case. And next, we're going to replace the needle. If you haven't changed your needle in a while, now is a good time to do so. Consult your owner's manual for the correct size according to your make and model and what your next project is going to be. We'll be discussing needle sizes in an upcoming video. Simple, right? And there you have it. Your sewing machine is now clean, tuned up, and ready to go. Remember to clean your machine regularly to keep it running smoothly. Between each project is a good rule of thumb. If you remove the needle throat plate and find what looks like a felt pad staring back at you, you've definitely waited too long to service your machine. On an additional note, while cleaning your machine should be a simple, routine process, if you ever encounter a problem while cleaning your machine that you're not comfortable with, stop. I had a physics professor who always told us the only stupid question is the question that we don't ask. And this holds doubly true when it comes to anything mechanical. It's better to seek the help of a certified, professional sewing machine technician than to be stubborn and end up breaking something that could lead to costly repairs that could have been avoided. That's really all there is to it. I hope you found this video helpful and that it gave you the confidence you needed to get right in there and take care of what needed to be done. Now I have to pose the question to all of my experienced friends out there. What's the funniest, strangest thing you've found or experienced while cleaning your machine? If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more sewing tips and tricks. Thanks for watching. I'm Brian Parks for Parks Crafty Creations. We'll see you next time.